What up, disciples? Zane here, and welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to level your Weaver from level 60 to 70. Now believe it or not, Weaver is not the hardest job to level from 60 to 70. That's actually with Leatherworker. Weaver though is probably the second hardest. But luckily for us, the levels for these are not exactly hard. So, before you get into leave quests, first off you're going to do is go to your guild master in Ul'dah and do your level 60 job quest for your Weaver. We give you some nice crystals to start you off and some crafting manuals for experience. After you do that, you want to go to your grand company, as always, and to see what exactly that they're looking for. Remember, passing them high quality gives you twice the amount, and being starred will give you 3 times the amount. Always make sure that they're always high quality. After that is done, look at your challenge log to see if you have any available. As always, remember, if we're doing just leave it to me, do 2 non-crafting levs. This way, when you do your crafting levs, you automatically will get just leave it to me for your crafting class. If you do not do 2 non-crafting classes, you will not be able to get this, because crafting only has a couple of different plates. And of course, Disciple of the Hand, you automatically will get this as your crafting. But if you do not have that available, you'll skip that step. So after you exhausted those 2, you're going to start making everything on your crafting log that's available to you at your current level. If you are done with everything at your current level and you can't go anything higher, then you're going to start going into your lev quests. So make sure you do everything you possibly can first before you go in and start jumping into the levs. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we're going to go and start doing lev quests. So at level 60, we have proper props, which will be needing a pair of blood hempen arm guards of scouting. Now these are pretty easy to make. Let's see, hands. Alright, so all it requires is 2 blood hempen cloth, a hempen yarn, and a copper nickel nugget. Simple basic ingredients. The cloths comes from the yarn, and copper nickel is just a bunch of sand and copper ore, so making these is not exactly time consuming or hard, it's pretty basic. So that's pretty much going to be a repeat request at level 60. At level 62, we have getting a leg up, which you'll be making a pair of ruby cotton gaskins of striking. But in my opinion, you are going to do skills on display, which will be needing 1 bolt of ruby cotton cloth. So this is the repeatable one, but this one is the easier, simplified one. So let me show you what you'll be needing for the gaskins of striking. Let's see here. Alright, so here, with these ones, you're going to need ruby cotton cloth, Gyuki leather, high steel ingot, and ruby cotton yarn. So you're going to have your leather worker and armor or blacksmith up. So those are your options at level 62, even though I would rather go with the ruby cotton cloth. At level 64, we have of great import. Now luckily at level 64 we have the Spindle of Kudzu thread at the repeatable quest, and of course that is just a basic thread from the Kudzu vine. Right here. See, all you need is 4 Kudzu vines, and you can get it from a botanist, or you can get them from the retainer. On market board, I mean. Or your retainer if you have a botanist leveled. And they're very easy to get. So, level 64, easy peasy, just start handing in those Kudzu threads and you're all set to go. Now, as I said for Leatherworker, for Weaver, do not do collectibles because a lot of them are going to have a lot of materials and it's just not worth it. So altogether, skip Weaver collectibles unless it's something very simplified like a sash or anything like waste, because usually waste only takes like 2 or 3 materials. But I would stay away from collectibles as a Weaver altogether. So continuing on at level 66, the repeatable quest is going to be To the Tops. Now this one, again, is one of those body pieces that takes a lot of materials. So what you would do is completely ignore level 66 and just go with the level 64 until you get to level 68. Because with the Gabison of Healing, which I'll show you, the materials get ridiculous. As you can see here, you need a Step Surge, which is a pain in the ass to make, the Mirrored Leather, the Worsted Yarn, which is again a pain in the ass to make, Durium Nuggets, and Grey One Race Racer. You need Alchemist, Blacksmith or Armorer, and a Leatherworker to make that, and it's just a pain in the ass to make. So I will stick with the level 64 left quest with the Kudzu thread. And at level 68 we have Wrap It Up, which is the Twin Silk Apron. Now, luckily, this is not hard to make. Twin Silk Apron, all you need is 2 twin silks, a twin thread, and a Palladium Nugget. Palladium Nuggets are made from Electrum Nuggets, ores, and Palladium Sand. The twin thread, easy, made from twin cocoons, which is a botanist item which you can get out in the peaks, and it is a farmable item. All you need is the twin cocoon and the effervescent water. Twin silk, simple, is just made from twin thread, and pretty much is it. All you need is a weaver and a goldsmith for the nuggets. All this is basic stuff, and it is probably the best thing to make at level 68. Alright, so if you guys value time over everything else, what I would recommend at level 62 is the Ruby Cotton Sash of Healing and the Ruby Cotton Cloth, and at level 64 of Great Import is what you're going to be working on, and up until level 68 where like I said, Wrap It Up is pretty easy to make. So those are your 2 options. Either you can do each repeatable ones in all the love quests, or you can do just the Ruby Cotton Cloth, the Ruby Sash, the Kudzu thread, and then the Twin Silk Apron. Or you can skip the Twin Silk Apron altogether and just go for the Kudzu thread and just get it done with. But those are your options to leveling Weaver from 60 to 70. How you do it is up to you. But those are my 2 options. So guys, again, Weaver is not as bad as you might think. It's pain in the ass altogether if you just go with the repeatable quests. But actually, it's pretty easy to do. So this is one of those things you want to use all your left quests on. So guys, that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on this video. Any comments, questions, concerns you have, please leave them in the comment section down below. I will be more than happy to answer your questions. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are new for more Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood content. So until next time guys, may you forever walk in the light of Lord Bahamut. Take care guys, and as always, good luck.